Hello everybody, it's Senjutsu. I hope you're all having a lovely day. And today we have brand new junk support. Super excited. I've looked over them and there's a couple of them I'm really excited for, I really love, and there's also brand new elemental hero support. So let's get into the card by card. White Synchron. Why is it red? Oh, you know what? It's Yusei's helmet, isn't it? Oh, that's so cool. So it's 800 attack, 1000 defense, level 5 light, machine, tuner. You can only use each of the two second and third effects of this card once per turn. Lord. First effect. If you were to use this card on the field as a synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner. That's super cool. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one level 4 or lower monster. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for synchro monsters. That's okay, because if we're running junks, we're doing nothing but synchro summoning. So I want to ask chat, I'm a little slow here, how does the second effect work? Does it have to, during the main phase, you activate this effect? So you activate the effect immediately after it resolves, you normal summon? So does it activate in hand, or does it activate on field? Because if it activates on field, you have to get it on the field, and the only other way you can do that is through Junk Speeder. But I forget if Junk Speeder negates the effects when they're face up. The effect's really good because you can normal summon Junk Synchron and bring back your Double Warrior and go off on that. It's really cool because it's a level 5. If you're able to get this out plus a Junk, that is... You have access to either Ultimate Zolkin or the Crimson Dragon right there, because Junk Speeder is level 5, this is level 5, tuner, non-tuner, and you just synchro into that. I think that's a pretty good play. You just bring out Crystal Wing at that point, or you can use this guy and Junk Synchron that you bring out with to go into a 8, which is pretty good. And also, it's a light too, so since we have access to lights now with this guy, we could run a little bit of Chaos, maybe, because Chaos Space would give us access to not just the baby dragons, because I don't want to muddle the deck with links. Right, I want to be as pure synchro as possible. So it's a route you can take. A third effect is you can banish this from the graveyard. Target a synchro monster you control, decrease its level by 4. Nice, I like it. Next card. This card is what I'm most excited for. It sucks it's an Earth, but it's okay. It's a Machine Tuner, Revolution Dragon. 900 attack, 1400 defense. What else could you ask for, you know? You can only use the first effect of this card once per turn. You can only use the second effect of this card once per duel. If you were to synchro summon a power tool or level 7 or 8 synchro monster, you can use this card from your hand as material. So if this card is in the graveyard, you control a level 7 or higher synchro monster, you can send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If you do special summon this card, it becomes level 1. This is amazing. Not only is it Junk support, it's Red Dragon Archfiend support, Black Rose Dragon support, it's Morphtronic support if you think about it, because you're able to normal summon your Morphtronic and then, you know, you can synchro with this in your hand, right? If you were synchro into Power Tool Dragon, you use this as material. It's amazing. And then if it's in the graveyard, it recurs itself by milling. So in junk decks, if you guys aren't familiar with it, milling cards is very, very important. You want your Doppel in the graveyard. You want your Jet Synchron in the graveyard. It's even your what's his name? Junk Converter. If Junk Converter's in the graveyard, you normal summon Junk Synchron, special it out, Synchron to Speeder, you get a token, plus you get all 4. You get the new guy, and all your other. It's so good. The combo is just amazing. Cosmic Quasar Dragon is a 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense, level 12 light, Dragon Synchro effect monster, 1 tuner Synchro monster, and 2 non-tuner Synchro monsters. You must first Synchro summon with the above Synchro materials. Once per turn, you can target face-up cards on the field up to the number of this card's Synchro material plus 1, negate their effects. This effect can activation cannot be negated. You can banish this Synchro summoned card. Quick effect. Special summon from your extra deck 1 Dragon Synchro monster that lists 2 plus non-tuner monsters as material from your extra deck. This is treated as a Synchro summon. So its first effect I wish was a quick effect. It would have made this card way better. But the fact that your opponent can't respond, or not respond, but it can't be negated, so unless it's a card. So the card, I don't like it. Because, yeah, the activation can't be negated, but I can chain a destruction or a bounce to it. And then it just misses target. I could seals, Hermetic Seals this. Bounce it back, and then, yeah, it doesn't matter. The only thing, if I bounce it, it's going to force the banish. It's going to force them to activate the second effect. You can banish the Synchro Summon, blah, 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 to bring out a Dragon Tuner, right? Or Dragon Synchro monster. That could be Calamity, right? Hot Red Dragon, Hot Red Calamity Dragon, that guy. The guy that skips your opponent's turn. That dude. It forces your opponent to do that, but then at the same time, it's like, when you banish it, it's activating. So if you have Gamma on the field, while, you bounced Seals, now you have no monsters on the field because Seals hasn't resolved. You can Gamma this, destroy it, you get Gamma, Driver, and whatever you summoned. Driver's a 6, you bring out a Bestial, go into Beatrice, go into, whatever the heck you want, The world is your oyster. The next card, Long Boy. We have Long Boy finally! Crimson Dragon. Attack 0, defense 0, level 12 light. This should have been divine. This should have been divine. I don't know. I hate that it's light. They need to release a couple more cards with divine attribute besides the original Egyptian god cards. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 spell or trap that mentions Crimson Dragon from the deck to the hand. Second effect, you can target 1 level 7 or higher Synchro monster you control, bounce it, return this to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon it. Special summon a Dragon Synchro monster at the same level as the target that's treated as a Synchro summon. It's really cool. Again, you can bring out Calamity, I believe, because it's 12. Or no, not 12, you can't target this, it has to be another one. Which is cool. I like it. It's awesome, lore, but I don't think I would ever use it. Unless I was trying to build an anime deck. Right? So the next card is Synchro Overtop. You can only use each of the first and second effects of this card once per turn. Target any number of level 7 or level 8 Dragon Synchro monsters in your graveyard, special summon them in defense, but their effects are negated, they become level 1. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Synchro monsters. When you Synchro summon a monster, when your Synchro summoned monster is destroyed by battle, you can banish this card from the graveyard, special summon a Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. I think that's cool. I think it's pretty cool. So I think this would be good. You know what? This would be really good in Black Wings. This would be really good in Black Wings because you can target one of your level 8, you could target your Darkwing Dragon, Blackwing Dragon, in the graveyard that you synchroed off, and special summon it and make it level 1. And then you're just locked into synchros. So I do think in that instance, this has really good applications. Also, if you go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, obviously it's in the artwork, it also helps the deck as an extender, especially Red Dragon Archfiend here. That's pretty cool. Synchro World. I originally didn't like this card, and then I read it. You know, the kryptonite of all Yu-Gi-Oh players. Reading cards. Reading is hard. So, it's a field spell. Each time a monster is synchro summoned, place 2 signal counters. They should have done signer. I think that would have been cooler. You remove a number of signal counters from the field to activate the appropriate effect. 4. Decrease or increase one of your face-up monsters' levels by 1. 7. Special summon a tuner from your grave. That's really cool. So that's cool. 10. Special summon 1 synchro monster from your grave. If this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, special summon a Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon from your extra deck. That's really good. So I think the destruction effect, you know, is the gimmick with Crimson Dragon, but removing 7 or 10 to give yourself an extra extender in you know your Blackwing decks, your Red Dragon Archfiend decks, Black Rose Dragon decks, Stardust decks. I think it's really good. Even in just the junk deck, you're synchroing so much in that you just special summon a tuner. You can special summon your Stardust Synchron and then add one of your spell cards from the deck to the hand. It's super good. I really like it, and especially you can just special summon a synchro monster from your graveyard. You can just bring back TG Hyper Librarian. Like, come on, it's so good. The last one, I love the Scrap Iron. Scrap Iron Scarecrow is one of my favorite trap cards. I use it in Trap Tricks, my Trap Tricks deck. It's hilarious when they try to attack Sarah, and I go, no, and then they cry because she gets an activation. So you target one level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster that is banished or in your graveyard, special summon it, but return it to the extra deck during the end phase. Also set this card after its activation instead of sending it to the graveyard. That is so good. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's actually really good. On a normal trap, dude, like, you just get to extend at any point, and then you get to use it every single turn. If this set card is destroyed, and then you get value off the Crimson Dragon special summon if your opponent gets rid of it. Yeah, if they Cosmic Cyclone, they lose 1,000 life points and they lose in time, right? They have that vulnerability when they play that card. So if they destroy it, I just get value off the Crimson Dragon, right? Super good. So guys, that's it for this part. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Tomorrow there will be another video up about the Elemental Hero and Code Talker support. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell to always get notified when I'm online, streaming, get a new video up. So, I'll see you guys next time. See ya!